Hi America, I'm Good Patriot and I'm a racist piece of trash. I'm so racist that I don't even know how racist I am, or at least that's what I've been told. So to destroy racism, which apparently only exists against black people, I'm gonna have to do a few things. Number 1, put a black box on my social media pages. This will ensure that I start working off my penance for being born white. And number 2, I need to validate the existence of black people by saying the magic words, Black Lives Matter. There you go. Racism has been annihilated. Have you ever heard of the Barbary slave trade? That's the one where for hundreds of years, millions of white Europeans were kidnapped and enslaved in North Africa. Kind of weird that we never hear talk about that example of slavery, right?
Okay, interesting point of view. Sydney, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You've been listening to everything we've been talking about so far. What did you want to add?
I just want to apologize to all of you for the injustices and blatant bias discriminations that you've faced. I don't understand, and I never will, but I do understand that my life, being the way I am, being the color I am, from the family I come from, will never be hard in the same ways as your life will always be hard if we don't start to actually address and sit down and have these uncomfortable conversations with the people closest to us and the ones that we don't want to have the conversations with. I believe that each white person has to take accountability and acknowledge the fact that racism is part of our cultural past.
Katie, what did you want to say?
Hi, Dr. Phil. Well, I'm here just to represent the people that are sick and tired of being called racist when we're not racist. My skin is not a shield against hardship. It's just an absence of melanin. And I made the video I did because I was frustrated, because I was sick and tired of having people tell me that not only was I outwardly racist, which I'm not, but I was also subconsciously racist. And I am very sorry for each individual situation where a person of color or a white person was discriminated against. It's wrong and I condemn it, but I am not responsible for that, and they don't represent all people, and bad things happen to all races.
Let's talk about that for a minute. White families control 90% of the wealth in America, blacks 2.6%. White families earn $100, black families earn $57.30. Black unemployment rate is double that of whites. Black college grads are 2 times as likely to be unemployed. Job applicants with white-sounding names are called back 50% more than those with black-sounding names. Black drivers are 30% more likely to be pulled over. Blacks infected with COVID-19, 3 times more likely than whites. The number 1 predictor of graduation is if a child is reading on grade level in the 3rd grade. If not, they're 4 times less likely to graduate. If it's low income, they're 6 times less likely, and that is overpopulated, overrepresented in the black community. 18% of preschoolers are black, but 50% of the suspensions are black. Black students are 3 times more likely to be suspended, even with similar infractions, as their white classmates. 13% of the US population is black, but 40% of the prison population is black, and black home ownership is 42%. For whites, it is 72%. It's hard to say there's not a systemic issue in America. I can go to the store and not get followed. I can drive a nice car through a neighborhood and not get stopped. You can't. When I do get stopped, it's not the 5 most dangerous minutes of my life, and it might be yours.
That's right.